Hello and welcome to That Ally Garage. Today we're going to be working on a Macan Turbo. We're going to be changing the front brakes. I've made, in the past we made videos of the Macan base. We changed the front brakes and the rear brakes. We're only doing the front brakes. The rear brakes and the Macan base and the Turbo is same procedure, so we don't need to do that again. We're just going to be doing the front because the front calipers are much bigger on the Turbo and on the S. So the procedures are a little bit different. The parts are different. So I'm going to show you that. And before we get to it, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. And let's get back to work. Okay. So first step is to remove the wheel. If you want to know how to do it without changing the wheel, without taking the wheel off, check one of my last videos, and we learned how to change brakes without taking the wheels off. That's in a different Macan video. All right, so the first part is pulling it up on this clip with the pick, just so we can turn this connector. 1 second, lift it up. That's it. Turn this connector. Connector came out, and then disconnect it. Next is pull onto this. We just want to get the brake wear sensor out of the way. After that, we're going to take a Torx. Not a Torx, it's actually a 12-point. All I'm doing is breaking it loose. We'll use the electric ratchet afterwards. Go. Alright, over here, again, I've done this in the past. I showed you guys. Pry bar, pull against the caliper. And just push back the pad, so we're going to push the pistons in. We could only really do it on this side. On the other side, we'll probably use a C-clamp, or we'll push it in a different way. Now that we release the pressure on the rotor, we're going to remove the bolts. Okay. Alright, so now we put 2 bunchy cords over here, support them. Now we put 2 bunchy cords supported up top, so we're going to leave at least much stress on the brake line. We don't want to stretch that or rip that. Now we're going to remove the pads. And don't throw them away. We're going to reuse the backing plate. We're going to go put them in the parts washer and clean them. So we're about to clean it, but before we got to take these off. These springs. You just tap them in. That's it, 1 off, 2 off. So now I'm going to put wheel cleaner. This is against metal brake dust. So we're going to let it sit in this and clean it with the brush. With all the parts cleaned and all the new parts prepped, we're going to put, let me just show you, this is brake caliper grease. It's high temperature. We're doing this because these types of brakes tend to make a lot of noise, so we're putting a little barrier in between and this helps reduce the sound. Alright, so now we're going to start assembling. We're going to take our springs. There's 2 of them. There's a spot for it. Place them in there and push it in. That's 1. And this one is 2. Now you take your new bolts, thread them in by hand. Now we could use the electric ratchet. Tied it in it by hand. Take your new sensor, put it on the inside pad. The thicker side goes towards the rotor, and push it in. You could use a little flathead to just put it in if you're having trouble with it. Reconnect the connector. Slide in the clip the same way that we pulled it out before, and turn it into its spot so it locks. Capture it in that way, and now we're gonna clean the outside of the rotor. Last step, and a very important step, is to sit back in the car, and before starting it, pump the brakes. You see the brake just went to the floor. You got to build pressure all over again. Now we have pressure, and then you could start the car. So if you like the content of this video, please like, subscribe. Even if you don't like it, please like, subscribe. We have 777 followers, subscribers up to this point. And I want to make that 1,000. So please tell a friend or something. I'm not trying to promote this any other way by telling my viewers. I'm not going to go through all the, paying to get subscribers and stuff like that. I'm trying to get actual subscribers, people who are interested, and I'm pretty sure you guys can help just hit that 1,000 at least. Thanks for watching, and till next time. If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping.